What's going on? It's been a month since put in the plants. Let's do a garden update. Check it out. Boom. Here we go with some corn. It's looking good. These two guys right here, these are my seed starts. Look a little anemic compared to these guys. These are the ones that dug up. They're growing on their own. So they're rocking and rolling. Here we got some tomatoes growing along. Looking good. Looking fresh. Looking ready to make some tomatoes. So we got some flowers. I'm loving it. Gotta get rid of some of these suckers in here. Come on, sucker. Right here, this guy. You gotta go. In fact, this whole one right here is a sucker, isn't it? Gotta get rid of that. Probably use something to cut that. I don't want to tear the skin off that thing. This right here is buckwheat. It's a good cover crop. And you till that back in the earth. It's like a green manure. So I'm gonna let this grow. I threw plenty of that down. Just let it do its thing. So right here, so this one I'm gonna cut all the suckers off. This one I'm just gonna let it grow, let it do its thing. And you'll notice that this one here, and that one right over there are all the same variety of Roma. And the thing is, I don't know what the variety is. I just know it's a Roma. I just call it the 7-Eleven because that's where I found it. I found it in the 7-Eleven parking lot, growing out of the between the sidewalk and the asphalt. So I just ripped it out of the ground and planted it here in the backyard, and it's been growing ever since. And this one here was a store-bought, and you can see it's a lot different. Let's take a closer look. You can see it's shorter, a little more fatter, a little more robust, stocky, but doesn't grow as much as these other ones are growing. See, here's the other one here. Same thing, short, squatty, a lot of leaves. And this one, it's not the case with this one, see? I'm just gonna let this one rock, let it do its thing. The good thing about this buckwheat, these guys bring in some pollinators, which is good. Always want pollinators in your garden. It's good stuff. Here we got some basil. Look at that. Beautiful. Eat some right now. Forget about it. Here we got some pepper going. Beautiful. Loving it. Buckwheat, of course. What else we got? Let's check it out. Here's some cilantro. It's already bolted though. See that? It's really taking off. Take a taste. Pull this guy out while I'm at it. Get out of there. Delicious. But yeah, this is a whole row here of what's this guy doing here? Checking me out. It's a whole row of cilantro here. I gotta harvest it and use it real quick like, because it's already bolting. And here we got some cantaloupe going. It's looking good. I don't even water this one. Let it find its water on its own. I just want to see what would happen if I didn't water one. It's doing alright. And then this guy over here is getting water. It's already flowering. It's got a lot of flowers on it, which is good. And this guy, the other cantaloupe, not doing too good. I don't know what his deal is. He's not digging this spot, I guess. Same goes for this watermelon right here. Not feeling this location or something, I don't know. But this watermelon and that cantaloupe right next to it, they're not feeling it. Now this watermelon, on the other hand, is feeling it. He's digging it. He's loving it. He's growing. He's reaching out across the land. Beautiful. Over here, blueberries, looking blue. Is this guy ready? Gonna have a blueberry right now. Look at that. Oh, so good, so good. Look at this zucchini right here. That's gonna be some good eating. Alright, so last year I used these things here. What you do is you put water on it to swell up, put your seed in, you let it grow, right? Well, I didn't peel this fabric off of it. This is off my sunflower from last year. Check it out. I already harvested all the seeds, well, most of them. There's a few that didn't want to come out. That's the head. And here's the bottom of it. And you can see, look at that, this material, fabric, is still on here. And I think it kind of hindered the growth of the sunflower. So this year I didn't go with that. Just planted right in the ground. Good game, buddy. Now these things here, I didn't know what the hell they were. They've been growing them, I've been watering them, and I finally figured out that they're mustard greens. I didn't throw any mustard green seed back here, but it just grows naturally. So this is also a green manure, so it's really good for your soil when you till it back in. Thing is, there's like a, I don't know if it's like an enzyme or something going on with it, where if you grow like carrots and other root type of vegetables, that it can cause this thing called club root, where they're like short and squatty and fatty looking rather than what a regular carrot would look like. So if you use this as a green manure, keep that in mind. I usually don't grow carrots, at least not this year. We'll see. Something I gotta pay attention to, so I'll get some of this, let some of this grow, but not a whole lot. Here we go with the Washington Navel orange. Got some good oranges going on here. Got a whole group going on here. Looking good, looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. Gonna have a nice crop this year. Last year I had one stinking orange. It was about the size of a golf ball. Tasted like crap. But I think we're gonna surpass that this year. So that's good. Pumpkin. Right here we got some pumpkin growing. I noticed that the hole on this emitter was a little bit too big, and it was spraying out water all over the place. So So I figured, you know what, I'll just plant some seeds right here. Look at that. Boom. Pumpkin taking off. I can deal with that. Here we go with pomegranate. It's looking good. A lot of blossoms. Not all of them take though. You can see down here a lot of fall into the ground. Usually when they fall down, I just throw them right back in here. But that's a large amount of them. Usually that just means that the bush is not mature enough to grow all of the pomegranates that do blossom. But look at that, I got one. It's looking good. It's looking good. Here we go, some horseradish. These horseradish greens are actually pretty good eating. So let's try one right now. Make sure there's no bugs on it or bird poop. Got a little bit of kick. Some kick. Not bad. It's good though. Stinging nettle. Look at that. It's going like crazy. Looking good. Stinging nettle looking good. I gotta knock back these weeds. They're dying off. I gotta take care of these. And be good to go. But stinging nettle, it's looking good. Throwing out seed. Good job. You know, yeah, the fig tree. Damn. Horseradish is hot. And there we have the new addition. This is the seedless Midnight Valencia orange. The reason I'm going to have two orange trees is because this one here produces around January, December time frame, so they won't be ready till then. This guy will be ready in the summer, not this summer, but most likely next summer. And then I'm going to get another one and plant it in this region over here, and that's going to be a Trovita, and that'll give me early spring fruit. So then I'll have oranges all year round basically with those three different varieties. And this guy, this is my pineapple guava, not looking too good. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna get him out of here and then put him over here somewhere. And let's take a closer look at this thing. You can see here that the trunk was busted off, and I think my brother lived here before, and I think he tried to get rid of it or kill it off or something, but it came back. But I think ever since then it's just not doing as good as it should. So gonna have to move it. See what I can do about it. Get it to grow a little better. It's looking kind of a little anemic. We'll see how it goes. And then this down here is going to be, this is all stuff from the Butterfly Garden seed mix I got from Botanical Interest, I think it is. But I used the packet seed, bring home the butterflies. And I threw it all down here, this whole, past that, that's the hydrangea. I'll show you that in a minute. Put all this here. So this is going to be all overgrown with flowers and whatnot. We'll see how it grows. So this here's the... Alright, here we go, potatoes. Potato update. And I just healed these the other day. One of the things that I like to do when right before I heal my potatoes is I like to trim them a little bit. So basically all this right here, you know, these are the cuttings all hanging out. This was coming out from the side of the potato, but I cut those off. Because what will happen is if you leave them on there, then the plant is, you know, trying to give energy to these parts that are still connected to the potato plant, and it's hindering it from its potential. So I just cut those off of there, and then, you know, up to right about here, and then hill it. And that way all its potential is going right into this right here, and the rest is going to the potatoes down below. So it's just a little tip if you want to try that out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, hilling it, but I think you just hinder the progress of your potatoes if you don't cut this stuff off and you're covering it with dirt. Alright, so there she is. Brand new Midnight Valencia orange in the ground, ready to go. So it's 2 orange trees now. Boom shakalaka boom. Right there. Planted it 12 feet away from that one. Supposedly the span on these, this is a dwarf, but both these are dwarfs. You're supposed to get to about 6 feet to 8 feet in width, so I figure 6 feet, or excuse me, 12 feet between the two would be good enough. So then we got one more. I'm gonna go in here, that over there. Gonna get rid of that, move that somewhere, maybe put it in a pot and try to start it that way. So there it is. So in closing, thanks for joining me. Looks like it's going to be a very fine, productive summer this year. Supposed to get a storm tomorrow, so I'm not going to water the newly planted orange tree. Thanks for joining me, and stay dirty.